Welcome to FFC, where we end debates and probably somehow start them at the same time. In today's matchup, we have Bullseye versus Deadshot, Marvel's deadliest marksman against DC's greatest sharpshooter. Let's get into it. Two of the most precise assassins ever put to page, and only one is leaving the battle in one piece. Before he was the most feared hitman in the Marvel Universe, Bullseye had a different ambition: baseball. He dreamed of playing in the big leagues, and with his freakish aim, he probably would have been a legend. But as it turns out, being a total psychopath tends to get in the way of a promising sports career. So after literally killing a man on the pitcher's mound, he decided to put his talents to better use, I guess, and become a professional killer. Bullseye's skill borders on superhuman. He's strong enough to throw full-grown men around like rag dolls and has ended fights by chucking the most random objects straight through people's skulls. Toothpicks, coins, paper clips. If he can hold it, he can probably kill you with it. He once stopped a speeding motorcycle with a single throw. He's fought toe-to-toe with Daredevil, Elektra, and the Punisher, and more than held his own. He's even tripped up Juggernauts, which, let's be honest, feels like a glitch in the Matrix, but it happened. And he's not just strong. Bullseye's endurance is off the charts. His bones have been reinforced with adamantium, making him ridiculously hard to kill. He's walked away from falls off skyscrapers, survived getting smashed by She-Hulk, and just kept going like it was Tuesday. Bullseye's agility is no joke either. He's dodged bullets, slipped past Daredevil's blows, and treated expert martial artists like they were moving underwater. But his most terrifying attribute, his aim. Bullseye's accuracy is so precise, it borders on absurd. He doesn't just never miss, he can weaponize literally anything. A deck of cards, a pen, a shard of glass, even his own tooth. He's turned everyday junk into instruments of instant death. He's so dangerous with improvised weapons that when he's locked up, he's forced onto all liquid diets. Because if he had a spoon, somebody would end up dead. And yeah, you can imagine how for the liquid diet rule has to extend. While Bullseye prefers to keep his enemies pinned down with a rain of lethal projectiles, he's also a brutally skilled hand-to-hand combatant. He knows every nerve cluster and weak spot in the human body. He's outfought Elektra, matched Daredevil in close quarters, and even tangled with Captain America. All that said, he's up against the one man in comics who might match him shot for shot: Floyd Lawton, better known as Deadshot. Floyd's childhood was straight out of a nightmare. Despite growing up with wealth, his family was a disaster: violent, manipulative, and poisonous. Trying to protect his brother from becoming a murderer, Floyd accidentally pulled the trigger himself, killing the person he loved most. After that, there was no turning back. Deadshot became the world's most feared assassin. He's strong enough to break concrete with his bare hands and take beatings from Batman and the entire Bat family. Point-blank explosions, bullets to the head, he survived it all and kept fighting. Speed? Deadshot once claimed he could see a hummingbird's wings in slow motion and back it up by outdrawing speedsters. He's tagged moving targets faster than the eye can track and has dodged bullets when absolutely necessary. But like Bullseye, Deadshot's claim to fame is perfect accuracy. If he pulls the trigger, something or someone go down. He's pulled off shots most snipers wouldn't even attempt, outgunning legends like Green Arrow and Deathstroke. He can hit targets blindfolded, ricochet bullets around corners, and land kill shots with split-second timing. Armed with an arsenal of high-tech weapons, Deadshot is basically a one-man SWAT team. Explosive rounds, armor-piercing bullets, micro-grenades. He's got ammo for every occasion, and he's just as needle up close as he is at a distance. So who wins when these two maniacs collide? Accuracy alone won't decide this. They're both so precise they could probably shoot each other's bullets out of the air all day long. In the contest of aim, it's a draw. But Bullseye has a few edges Deadshot can't replicate. First, his adamantium-laced skeleton makes him significantly harder to kill. Bullets that will put down almost anyone else. They just slow him down. Second, in hand-to-hand combat, Bullseye is the superior fighter. Deadshot is skilled, but he's always been more comfortable with a trigger than a punch. Bullseye's fought the best of best martial artists in Marvel and won. Third, Bullseye's ability to weaponize anything gives him a level of unpredictability that Deadshot can't match. You can plan for a man with guns. You can't plan for a man who can kill you with a paper straw. And finally, Bullseye is absolutely, irredeemably insane. He's unpredictable in ways Deadshot isn't, and he will take risks no sane person would ever consider. Sure, Deadshot could end it with a single well-placed round, but more often than not, Bullseye's durability, versatility, and unhinged mindset tip the scales in his favor. Verdict: Bullseye wins the majority of the time, but it's the kind of fight where neither assassin walks away unscathed. Who do you think will take the crown of the deadliest shot in comics? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more showdowns just like this. Catch you next time on FFC.